right, welcome to beautiful Kauffman Stadium. Rebels will lead off. Camden will lead off. First pitch is fouled off for strike one. Just right after 4 o'clock. Next pitch. Line drive, base hit by Camden. So he'll lead off. He'll be 1 for 1. Next up is Connor Bradshaw. That first pitch is by him for strike one. The 0-1's lined up the middle. On through for a single. The Rebels have guys at the corners. No one out for Toby. First pitch by Toby is fouled off for strike one. Top of the first, no score. Next pitch, pulled out slightly for strike two. Toby down on the count, 0-2. Goes for the high pitch, struck him out, so 1 out in the inning. 1 out, Logan is up. First pitch, fouled off for strike one. Next pitch is a chopper foul for strike two. That pitch is fouled off, so he'll get one more. We'll give him one more. Struck him out. 2 down to the bottom of the order for Lucas Nichols. Nichols trying to drive in that guy from third and extend the inning. Strike one. That pitch is fouled off for strike two. He's down the count 0-2. That pitch is fouled off. We'll give him one more. He's still down 0-2. Struck him out. That'll end the innings. We move to the bottom of the first. Sluggers coming up at the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Sluggers will be Logan Broyles. First pitch is taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped foul, strike two. That pitch is popped up. Caught by the first baseman for out number one. Next up for the Sluggers is Peyton. First pitch taken for strike one. The 0-1, line to third base. It's caught out. It's a 2 down for the Sluggers here in the bottom of the first. Next up for the Sluggers is Jackson Harris, the left-hander. First pitch taken for strike one. The 0-1, swung out and missed for strike two. Harris down the count 0-2. Last pitch, strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Sluggers. We go to the top of the second. Rebels coming up, no score. Going to the top of 2, Camden Beebe will be up. First pitch, strike one, swung on and missed. The 0-1 is fouled back. 0-2. That pitch is chopped. Grounded out to the first baseman for out number 1. That Billy Butler speed just didn't quite work for him there. All right, here's the first pitch to Connor Bradshaw. Fouled off, strike 1. The next pitch is popped up and out of play for strike 2. 0-2. Third pitch, strike 3. We're going to give him a foul. Actually, Bradshaw's BB's was recorded as a base hit. You got one more. All right, here we go. That ball's crushed. Is it in the gap? Caught by the left fielder for out number 1. One on, one out for Jaycox. Hard pitch fouled off for strike 1. Next pitch popped up. Does it get through? It does for a single. So men on the corners for Logan Laddish. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 to Logan. Next pitch, chopped. Out to the pitcher, but scores a runner. So he gets the RBI and advances on the fielder's choice. 1-0 Rebels. 2 down top of the second. Lucas Nichols is up. First pitch of Nichols. Foul ball, strike 1. Next pitch, chopped to the pitcher for out number 3. So 1 run for the Rebels. At the end of 1.5, it's Rebels 1, Sluggers 0. All right, we move to the bottom of the second. Aiden Simpson will lead off. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Next pitch. Swung on for strike 2. Struck him out. 1 down in the bottom of 2 for Matthew Smith. Smith, number 23 in the right-hander. First pitch, fouled off for strike 1. Next pitch, fouled off, strike 2. Smith down in the count, 0-2. The 0-2, that's chopped. Chopped in front. He's out for out number 2. So 2 down, back to the top of the order for Logan Broyles. So far, Rebels' pitching's been pretty good so far. 5 up, 5 down against the Sluggers. Broyles 0 for 1. The bottom of the second inning. First pitch. That ball's popped up. And it's going to be a fly ball. It's going to reach right in front of the right fielder for a base hit. So the first hit of the ball game for the Sluggers here in the bottom of 2. First pitch to Peyton is ripped, but foul for strike 1. Next pitch. Swung on, I missed for strike 2. The 0-2. That ball's chopped foul. And we'll give him still 0-2. That ball's hammered to short. And it's a ground out to short for out number 3. So we move to the top of the third. Rebels lead the Sluggers 1-0. Rebels 1 run on 4 hits. Sluggers no runs on 1 hit. Camden will lead off. Camden's 2 for 2. Showed some blazing speed in his last at bat. First pitch, ripped but missed. Strike 1. That pitch is good. Another good swing, but fouled off for strike 2. He's down the count 0-2. Grounder just past the shortstop. He's on a roll right now. 3 for 3, another base hit. So 1 on, no outs for Connor Bradshaw. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, fouled off for strike 1. Next pitch, fouled for strike 2. The 0-2. That pitch is fouled off for out number 1. One on, 1 out for Toby Jaycox. Pitch hacked but fouled. Strike 1. Strike 2. That pitch is fouled off. We'll give him 1 more. Still 0-2. That pitch. Single right field. He gets a base hit. Eby goes to third. Logan up. Logan 0 for 2, but he got an RBI last time up. Chopped. That is going to be an infield single and going to score. So Laddish with both RBIs on infield contact. Men on first and second. First pitch to Nichols. Fouled off for strike 1. Nichols grounds it. He's forced out at third. The other 2 runners advance on the fielder's choice. There's now 2 outs. 2 outs for Camden, who is 3 for 3. First pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Next pitch. That pitch is popped up. It's caught by the first baseman for out number 3. So the Rebels pick up 1 more. They move it along, and they're up 2-0. Rebels 2 runs on 7 hits. Sluggers so far no runs on 1 hit. We've now reached the halfway point in this ball game. First pitch, swung on and missed by Jackson Harris. The next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. Harris down the count 0-2. Pitch is fouled off. We'll give him 1 more. 0-2. Swung and a miss for strike 3. So 1 down for Aiden Simpson. First pitch, fouled off for strike 1. The 0-1. Fouled off for strike 2. Down on the count 0-2. That ball's lined to left field, and it's caught by the right fielder for out number 2. Matthew Smith up. First pitch. Called strike 1. That ball's chopped, foul for strike 2. The 0-2. Taken right down the middle for strike 3. That'll be 3 up, 3 down for the Sluggers. After 3 complete. Rebels 2, Sluggers nothing. So Connor Bradshaw leads off the top of the 4th. First pitch, wicked hack, strike 1. The 0-1. Chops it. They're going to stay in play. It's going to be an infield single just past the pitcher in front. So far the Rebels up 2-0. First pitch, strike 1. So the Rebels using swinging small ball to get on top. Next pitch, grounder to the pitcher, out. Jay Cox goes to first. Laddish coming up. Laddish 1 for 3, but he has both RBIs. First pitch, that ball's lined just through the infield into center field for a base hit. Lucas Nichols coming up. First pitch is strike 1 to Nichols. 2 on, 1 out. Top of 4. That pitch is fouled off for strike 2. Next pitch. That ball's ripped. If it gets through, ground out to first base. Nichols to first. Laddish goes to second. 2 outs. Top of the order, BB up. BB 3 for 4. That ball's ripped. Is it going to get through? If it gets thrown down, it'll be a base hit, and it does, and it scores a man. So the Rebels continue to move the line and add to their hit total and their run total, up 3-0 in the top of 4. Connor Bradshaw up. Bradshaw hits one off the hands. The third baseman for out number 3. So the Rebels with a lot of hits, a few runs. They lead 3-0. We go to bottom of 4, where the Sluggers will come up. So about 10 minutes left in this ball game as we move to the bottom of 4. And Broyles will lead off. First pitch. Didn't mean to swing. Fouled it off for strike 1. Next pitch. That ball's ripped. If it's down, it's going to be a nice hit. And it does get down for a base hit just in front of the left fielder, center fielder. So the Sluggers double their hit total. And Peyton is now at the plate. First pitch. That ball off the hands is caught by the third baseman for out number 1. Next up is Jackson Harris. Harris 0 for 2. The tall left-hander at the plate. Big hack, misses for strikes 1. Next pitch, another big hack, strike 2. He's down the count 0-2. Last pitch, swung and a missed for strike 3, 2 outs. 1 on, 2 outs, bottom of 4 for Aiden Simpson. First pitch, swung and a missed for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball's lined up the middle. And a single. The Simpson now 1 for 3. He moves the runner to third, so 1 first and third. 2 outs for Matthew Smith. First pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. Next pitch to Smith. That ball's fouled off for strike 2. He's down on the count 0-2. The 0-2. A grounder. Well, they call it a fly out to the pitcher for out number 3. So we move to the top of the 5th, where the Rebels lead 3-0. The top of the 5th, we'll have Jaycock, Sladish, and Nichols for the Rebels. 3 runs, 10 hits for the Rebels. No runs on 3 hits for the Sluggers. First up is Toby. First, that ball's grounded. And another infield single. The Rebels are getting a lot of infield hits today, and it's some timely hitting has helped them out. First pitch, fouled off for strike 1 to Laddish. Next. That ball's grounder to shortstop, Forsythe at second for Jaycock. Laddish goes to first on the fielder's choice. 1 out for Lucas Nichols. First pitch. Swings to the high one. Strike 1. Next pitch. Forsythe at second, right to second baseman. So Laddish is out. Nichols advances on the fielder's choice. 2 outs. Back to the top of the order for Camden Beebe. He was 4 for 5 with an RBI. First, he cranks one. That is a triple. A triple. Scores an RBI. Beebe's having a great day. 5 for 6. 2 RBIs, standing on third for a triple, and adds the Rebels' run count. It is now 4-0 Rebels. Bradshaw swings with a vicious cut for strike 1. The 0-1. Another vicious cut, fouled off for strike 2. 0-2. The 0 pitch, that ball is cranked. Line or drive single to left field. It's going to score an RBI. So Bradshaw gets his first RBI, and the Rebels now lead 5-0 on 13 hits. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. Next pitch. Already by him before he swung for strike 2. 0-2. The 0-2. That ball is fouled off. I'll give him one more. 0-2. That ball, strike 3, struck him out. But the Rebels add 2 more to their cause. They're up 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. We got 5 minutes left in this ball game. So if the Sluggers do something, we'll keep going. If not, then we'll get to the 6th. Royals is up. First pitch. Fouled off. Strike 1. The 0-1. That pitch is fouled off for strike 2. The 0-2, that ball's grounded. If it gets through, it is going to get through for a base hit. So the Sluggers feeling a little bit of pressure, and they're see if they can crank their bats up. 1 on, no outs for Peyton. Peyton's ball flies out to third for out number 1. Harris is up. First pitch to Harris. Big cut, no contact, strike 1. The 0-1. That ball is swung on and fouled off for strike 2. He's down the count 0-2. The 0-2. That ball's ripped. It gets down the line. It's going to be fair. No, he goes to third baseman for out number 2. So 2 outs. Swung on a miss for strike 1 to Simpson. The 0-1. Fouled off for strike 2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, so we will play 6. As we move to the top of the 6th. The Rebels comfortably on top, 5-0 on 13 hits. All right, leading off for the Rebels will be Logan Laddish. Logan is 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. First pitch is grounded. Another infield single. Nichols is up. First pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball's popped foul for strike 2. The 0-2. That ball's caught by the right fielder for out number 1. 1 on, 1 out in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the order for Camden. Camden, a great day, 5 for 6, 2 ribbies. First pitch, ripped. That one gets him a single. He's 6 for 7, 2 RBIs. Runners on the corner for Connor Bradshaw. First pitch to Bradshaw. Swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball's popped up, pop foul for strike 2. 0-2 on Bradshaw. That ball's popped up. And in front of the center fielder for a base hit. Rebels add another run, 6-0 Rebs. First pitch fouled off for Toby. Next pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. That ball fouled out for strike 3. Batter out. Did he? It depends on how they rate it. I didn't see where it went. So if you go forward or go back, I can see. Okay. He's got one more swing. That ball's grounded to third. To the pitcher, and out. For 2 outs, men on first and second. To Logan. First pitch. Shopper. To the pitcher for out number 3. So we move to the bottom of the 6th with the Sluggers trailing by 6 to the Rebels, 6-0. All right. Matthew Smith will lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Sluggers. First pitch. Swung and a miss for strike one. The 0-1. Swung and a miss for strike two. Oh, 2, swung and a miss for strike three. One down for the Sluggers. First pitch fouled off for strike one to Nichols. That one's fouled off for strike two. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That one's caught by the shortstop for out number two. So two down in the sixth. Peyton is up. Peyton 0 for 4. First pitch. Grounder to third for out number three, and that will be the ball game. They do.
I want San Diego to win. I'm a Chargers fan. When I was 4, I liked them just because of their name. And then when I got older, I just liked them. I don't know. Just my team. I like Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates.
You're in Houston this time. Let's do edit.
I couldn't play ball.
Not yet. Hold on.
Why don't you go over there and see? Go over with your guy. Like, hey, spark the fire, motivate him.
All right, here we go for game number 2. Sluggers are up first. Broyles leads it off. We're ready to go. First pitch, fouled off for strike one. The 0-1. Fouled off for strike two. The 0-2. Swung and a miss for strike three. One down for Peyton. That pitch is lined, caught by the second baseman for out number two. So the Sluggers having some hard luck on hits to start game number 2. And now it's Jackson Harris. First pitch, strike one to Harris. The 0-1. Swung and missed for strike two. That ball's chopped. The pitcher for out number 3. Bottom of 1 for the Rebels. Camden leading off. First, ripped. Another great at bat, another single for Camden. Bradshaw up. That ball's ripped to short. They get the force at second. Bradshaw on at first. So 1 on, 1 out for Simpson. I'm sorry for Jaycox. Here's Toby. First pitch, swung on and missed. First pitch, just strike one. The next one, that ball is fouled off for strike 2. The 0-2. That ball's grounded to third. Is he going to beat it out or is he going to be out? They're going to give him an infield single. So Logan up. He's got guys on first and second and 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Laddish. That ball's chopped. That's going to be a force out at third. Laddish moves up on the field as short. Jaycox to second. It's now up to Lucas Nichols to see if he could keep the rally going here in the top of the bottom of the first. That ball's grounded second for the third out of the inning. So a couple of hits but no runs for the Rebels. We move to the top of the second. With that, we'll have Aiden Simpson who will lead off for the Sluggers here in the top of 2. All right, first pitch is coming to Simpson. Swung and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 is fouled off for strike 2. The 0-2's ripped. If that's down, that may go a ways. That is an inside the park home run. So Aiden Simpson just hits an inside the park home run, 262 feet. That ball was ripped. So it's 1-0. Matthew Simpson up. First pitch, strike 1. The next pitch, that ball swung and missed for strike 2. The 0-2. Swung and missed for strike 3. So 1 out in the top of the second. That ball's popped up. Going to stay on the infield. No, it's caught by the right fielder for out number 2. So Broyles 0 for 2. Next up is Peyton. That ball's grounded to shortstop. Shortstop gets under it. He makes the play for out number 3. So the Sluggers are on the board, 1 run on 1 hit. The home run by Simpson gives them a 1-0 lead. We move to the bottom of the second. And the Rebels will come back to the plate. So bottom of 2, Beebe up for the Rebels. First pitch, swung and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball's popped up on the infield and caught by the first baseman for out number 1. So 1 out for Connor Bradshaw. Swung and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung and missed to strike 2. 0-2 for Bradshaw. That ball's popped. We'll give him 1 more. Still 0-2. Swung and a miss for strike 3. Two outs for Jay Cox. First pitch. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. Next one's popped up on the infield. Caught by the pitcher for out number 3. So at the end of 2, Sluggers lead 1-0. Top of 3 means it'll be Jackson Harris, Aiden Simpson, and Matthew Smith for the Sluggers. Let's see what Harris can do leading off the top of the 3rd for the Sluggers. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on a missed again for strike 2. He's down on the count 0-2. Swung on a missed for strike 3. 3 quick pitches, 1 out. Next up is Aiden Simpson. First pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball swung and missed for strike 2. Simpson 1 for 1 on the day with the RBI and the home run. The 0-2. That one's fouled off. He'll get 1 more. He's still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. And next up is Matthew Smith. That ball's hacked foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. The 0-2. Strike 3. That's 3 outs. We move to the bottom of the 3rd for the Rebels, where it'll be Logan, Lucas, and Camden. So far, a quick-moving game. 1 run on 1 hit for the Sluggers, no runs on 2 hits for the Rebels. Let's see what the bottom of 3 will bring for the Rebels and Logan Laddish. First pitch. That ball's cranked in a gap. And a triple. So Laddish leads off with a triple here in the bottom of 3. Lucas Nichols is up next. First pitch. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball's fouled off for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. That ball's fouled off. Still 0-2. That ball's caught by the second baseman for out number 1. Camden's up. Camden 1 for 2. That ball's chopped. It's an infield single again for Beebe. So Beebe's got some amazing speed today. Unbelievable. 2 for 3. But the runner stays at 3rd. So he gets an infield single, but the run does not score. So men on 1st and 3rd, 1 out for Connor Bradshaw. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. 0-1. 0-2. That ball's popped up, fouled off. We'll give him 1 more. He still has 2 strikes. That ball is cranked That's a sacrifice fly. It's going to score the man from third. BB stays on first. We now have a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the third. Jaycock's up. Strike one. The 0-1. That's a grounder on the infield for out number 3. We go to the top of the 4. Scores 1-1. So top of 4 with a score tied. Logan Broyles will lead off. Broyles, Peyton, and Jackson for the Sluggers here in the top of the 4th. Did you throw that as a strike? Okay, strike one. Next pitch. That ball's right in the middle, and a single to center field for Broyles. Broyles leads off the top of the 4th with a single. Next up is Peyton. That ball's hit down the right field line. That'll be a single as well. So men on first and second, 1 out. No outs, excuse me. No outs for men on first and second. Hard swing for Harris for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's ground on the infield. It looks like it's going to the pitcher. Pitcher makes the out at second. Harris goes to first, so men on first and third, 1 out. Simpson swings for strike 1. The next pitch. That ball's lined to right field. And a triple. A triple, so he clears the bases. So Simpson clears the bases. So he's got 3 RBIs today. Simpson having a great day. First pitch. That ball's fouled off by Matthew Smith for strike 1. The next pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Back to the top of the order, and Broyles. Swung and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's grounded to short. Fielded for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, where the Sluggers lead the Rebels 3 runs. We Laddish, Nichols, and BB for the Rebels here in the bottom of the 4th. See if they can get something started. That ball's grounded up the middle for a single. Nichols is up. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's grounded. Could it be 2? No, it'll just be a 4-sided second. So 1 on 1 out here. The bottom of the 4th for BB. That ball's driven. And it's a single. So now men on first and third for the Rebels to Connor Bradshaw. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. That ball's fouled off. He'll get one more. He still has 0-2. The 0-2. That ball's popped up. Stays on the infield. It's going to be an out. It's a sacrifice fly to the outfielder. So he gets a sac fly. He's still 0 for 2, but he has 2 RBIs. It's now 3-2. 2 outs for Jay Cox. Swung on and missed for strike one. That ball's ripped up the middle. Maybe the best hit of the day. It is a single up the middle. So now men on first and second, 2 outs for Logan Laddish. So the Rebels with 7 hits but only 2 runs. They trail by 1, 3-2. First pitch. Swung and missed for strike one. That ball's hit up the middle if it gets through. It's a single up the middle. Laddish to first. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Lucas Nichols. That ball's fouled off for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Above his hands, it would have been a ball, but he swung, so it's now strike two. Here's the 0-2. That ball grounded out to first base for out number 3. So we move to the top of 5, 3-2. Got about 11 minutes left in this ball game. The top of 5, Peyton, Jackson, and Aiden for the Sluggers, who lead 3-2. 3 runs on 4 hits. Rebels 2 runs on 8 hits. Here's Peyton. That ball's chopped foul for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That ball's chopped on the infield down the first base line. It's going to be a slow rolling single. So, infield single, Jackson Harris is up. Swung on and missed. 0-1 to Harris. Swung on and missed for strike two. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 1 on 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Next up is Aiden Simpson. Swung on a miss, strike one. The 0-1, strike two. 0-2. That ball's fouled off. He'll get one more. Still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That ball struck him out on a foul tip caught by the catcher. 2 down, top of 5. To Matthew Smith. Smith still looking for his first base hit in this ball game. First pitch, swung on a miss, strike one. The 0-1. Called a strike, so it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to 23. That ball is chopped to the pitcher for an out, so it's 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 5th for the Sluggers. Bottom of 5 for the Rebels. Three 5-0 for the Sluggers, 2-8-0 for the Rebels. We're in the bottom of the 5th. BB leading off for the Rebels. First pitch. That ball's off the end of the bat. Grounded to short for out number 1. Next up is Bradshaw. That ball's hit. Right to the right fielder for out number 2. 2 quick pitches, 2 quick outs. Toby up. First pitch, fouled off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's chopped. Foul for strike 2. 0-2 to Toby Jaycox. The 0-2. That ball's hit to the second baseman. Does it get through? It does. It gets by the second baseman for a base hit. The Jaycox with a hit. He's 3 for 5. To Logan Laddish, he's 3 for 4. First pitch. That ball's hit. It's down for a single. So the Rebels have something going now. They got 2 on, 2 out. 2 outs, top or bottom of the 5th. To Lucas Nichols. Fouled off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's chopped. We're out number 3 as we move to the top of the 6th. Still anybody's ball game. Sluggers being out hit, but they lead 3-2 in the top of the 6th. Logan, Peyton, and Jackson for the Sluggers. See if they can add to their 1-run lead here in the top and final inning here. First pitch to Broyles. Swung and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. That ball's hit in the air. Does it get down? It does. And it's a triple in this ballpark. Well, Broyles makes nice contact, and he's got a triple. Here's Peyton. That ball's hit back to the pitcher for a ground out. Next up is Jackson Harris. Harris still looking for his first hit on this game. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. That ball swung and missed for strike 3, so 2 outs. So Peyton still sitting at third. Logan's sitting at third. Here's Aiden Simpson. 2 outs. Man on third. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's popped up. If it gets down, it's going to score a man, and not. It's going to be an out, and it is a triple. It gets by the right fielder. So Sluggers had another run. So 1 more in, another run in, 4-2 on 7 hits. Here's Matthew Smith. Strike 1. The next pitch, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, strike 3. That's 3 up. Plus a. So if the Rebels want to win it, they're going to have to put a 3 spot up to win it. 4-2, bottom of 6. The Rebels have held it, the Sluggers by 3, but they trail by 2. So it's BB, Bradshaw, Jaycox. BB's up first. He fouls that one off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball's popped up. It gets by the second baseman for a base hit. So BB 4 for 6 on the day. Here's Connor Bradshaw. That ball's down. Grounded to third for out number 1. Next up is Toby Jaycox. Jaycox 3 for 5. That ball's fouled off for strike 1. The next one. Strike two. 0-2. That ball's popped up on the infield. Caught by the center field. It traveled for a little bit further in this ballpark, so there's 2 outs. Laddish is up. Last hope. That ball's fouled off for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That ball's cranked down the third base line for a single. So men on first and second. Tying run on first. Winning run at the plate. Up to Lucas Nichols. That ball's fouled off for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That ball's grounded. And that will be the third out of the ball game. Thank you.